I'd like to make another dedication to Rick Clay from Gene Olson. Yeah, I'd like to dedicate a song to Janet, Steve, and Ray.
Well, now me and Homer Jones and Big John Talley had a big crap game going back and forth. You understand that, you hillbilly?
Get Reed, on a day like this, absolutely nothing to complain about. 77 degrees. When you're hot, you're hot. From WONE FM.
I'd like to dedicate this song to Mary Ellen Krauskopf with Love for Mike, and WONE plays Super Great Hits.
She's not just another woman, she's
They do come on strong, definitely. The 8th day, and she's not just another woman. Number 16 on the top 10 plus 40 tune index from WONE FM at 8:45 with Dial and Dedicate in progress. 457-4061, the number to dial.
Contest fun.
Record Recall. And immediately, I'll take the 6th caller at 228-0333 to play Record Recall. If you can give me the year the following record became a hit, you'll win a super hit kit with 3 top hits from the home of the music street, Radio 10-4. The 6th caller at 228-0333. Record Recall contest lines. Francis Cadwalder of East Dayton, Ohio, for a WONE FM super hit kit. Tell me the year the Rascals did Got to Be Free.
1970.
1968 was a souvenir year.
Francis, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Next hour, another Record Recall game with the Big 10-4 with much more music. Friend of the tabulations, right on the tip of my tongue.
Dedicate this next song to Kim Settle and Dave Fisher and Al McCain from County Reeford.
I'd like to dedicate the next song to Nicolai Junior High, and WONE plays much more music.
My mom could only see me now, covered with spaghetti and meatballs, right on the tip of my tongue. Brenda, the tabulations at 8:51 from WONE FM. Most music in the Gem City. Graduation time has either hit you or is about to happen. And Price Stores at 4th and Jefferson in downtown Dayton want to make it a little bit easier to deliver to you the finest clothes you've ever seen at a price that will blow your mind. Not your bread, but your mind. The finest selection of lightweight Daycron and wool suits anywhere. The price, a very sensational, unbelievable $29.95. The quality and workmanship and fabric are there. Spring and summer is the time when you want to sort of add and spruce up the old wardrobe. $29.95. You can afford to do it right now. And stop in Price Stores, 4th and Jefferson. Remember, single or double-breasted, also men's lightweight sport coats, $19.95, and Daycron and wool fabrics, a really big, super big selection now at the beginning of the season, including solid blazers in all colors and sport coats that are guaranteed to knock you and your date out. Stop in Price Stores at 4th and Jefferson. Don't take my word for it. Stop in and see for yourself.
The Tijuana Lounge presents all new entertainment. Now at the Tijuana Lounge in the Salem Mall, the Elders exciting right now performers. The Elders, 4 young men with a special sound. The Elders, talented, right now performers and writers appearing at the Tijuana Lounge. Stop out soon with the Elders featuring Diane Baby Davidson beginning June 9th. Diane has a soon-to-be-released record entitled Baby on the Janus label. When you're looking for an evening of fun and great entertainment, head for the Tijuana Lounge in the Salem Mall. And don't forget, Thursday is Ladies' Night with special prices for all you gals. Come on to the Tijuana Lounge tonight and enjoy the sounds of the Elders.
From the home of much more music, WONE FM, 24 hours per day.
Preview.
Honeycomb right after ABC News.
WONE FM.
This is news from American Contemporary Radio. I'm Joe Templeton in Washington. The Senate says yes to a pay raise for servicemen. Details on that story in 60 seconds.
Once upon a time, long, long ago, Bob Gordon needed a new oil filter for his car, but he didn't know what kind of oil filter to ask for. So, being Bob's friend and mechanic, I put in an Autolite oil filter, because Autolite's two-stage oil filter lasts a long, long time. Why does this Autolite oil filter last a long, long time? Well, Autolite wanted its oil filter to be better than anybody else's, so they built it with two filters in it. Together, they filter better and filter twice as long as ordinary paper filters. Bob was happy with his Autolite two-stage oil filter because, he wanted an oil filter that would last and last. Someday, that oil filter will give out. It'll be nice to see Bobby again. He took the key to the restroom. Ask for Autolite oil filters. They last and last and last and last.
The Senate has approved a $2.7 billion pay raise for the military. We asked Capitol Hill correspondent Bob Clark what's behind the pay hike.
The big pay boost voted by the Senate for the armed forces is intended as an experimental step toward an all-volunteer Army. Sponsors of the pay plan expect it to provide a test of how effective higher pay is in attracting volunteers into military service.
And correspondent Clark says the Senate bill would raise the pay for raw recruits by more than $160 a month. Correspondent Tom Gerald says the White House does not go along with former Defense Secretary Clark Clifford's plan to end the war. Clifford outlines what he feels the U.S. would need to do.
What we must do is agree to have all our military personnel out of South Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia by the end of the year.
And Clifford says he has reason to believe that the enemy would release all American POWs within 30 days after the administration announced the pullout date. White House reportedly feels that December 31st would be too early for a total withdrawal if the South Vietnamese troops are to stand alone. The Senate now says it'll vote by the middle of next week on the McGovern-Hatfield amendment to force a withdrawal of all U.S. troops out of Vietnam by the end of this year. Ellsworth Bunker, U.S. Ambassador to Saigon, expected in Washington later this month to brief President Nixon on Vietnamization and the progress of U.S. troop withdrawals. A Teamster union official has ordered those bridge tenders to return to work in New York. Most bridges are back in operation. Sewage treatment workers are still out on strike. City officials are worried about waterways being polluted by raw sewage. One official of the City Employees Union in New York says the union does not plan to expand that strike tomorrow. Treasury Secretary John Conley was back before the Senate Banking Committee today to push for a government guarantee on a federal loan for Lockheed Aircraft. One member of the committee, Senator William Proxmire, questioned Conley about justification for the loan. Conley told Proxmire,
"We're guaranteeing them basically a $250 million loan. What for? Basically so they can hopefully minimize their losses, so they can provide employment for 31,000 people throughout this country at a time when we desperately need that type of employment." That's basically the rationale and the justification.
Well, exactly. That's a welfare rationale. Precisely as we give food stamps to a family that's hungry because we don't want them to starve. We want their children to have something to eat.
And Proxmire says that Lockheed would be under no obligation to use the loan to build the TriStar Airbus. J. Edgar Hoover says the FBI is going to clear its files of more than 60 million sets of fingerprints and index cards belonging to civilians checked out for national defense work during the Second World War. The 3 Soviet cosmonauts are still orbiting the Earth in their space lab. They boosted the lab into a higher orbit today. No word on when that mission will end. Health officials say a young boy has died of diphtheria in San Antonio. They're worried about a possible epidemic. There have been at least 15 cases of diphtheria in San Antonio since the first of the year. Rufus Youngblood has retired from the Secret Service after 20 years. Rufus Youngblood is the agent who threw himself on top of Lyndon Johnson that day John Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas. Rufus Youngblood is 47. That's the report from Washington, making contemporary news.
And now, the glass bottle making some noise about litter.
Under your feet and everywhere, on the sidewalks and on the street, dropping things where they shouldn't be. Come on, everybody, it's up to you and me. 'Cause our home is dirty and our homes are down.
The Glass Container Manufacturers Institute asks you, please, don't litter.
That's the latest news. I'm Joe Templeton in Washington for American Contemporary Radio. A service of ABC News.
This is the Dave Michaels Show on the Miami Valley's only authentic, much more music station, WONE FM, Dayton, Ohio.
This is WONE FM Dayton Area News and Brief. About 400 voters decided the fate of Trotwood Madison School District today as the sixth attempt for a passage of a $3.35 million bond issue failed. The vote was 1,483 for and 1,850 against. The city of Centerville is losing its superintendent of schools this fall. Richard Preston says he wants to return to college work to get his Ph.D. A truck driver received only minor injuries this afternoon as he reportedly missed a curve at the Kiowee Street exit off Interstate 75 and slammed into the rear of an Attaboy service station. A Springfield man has been charged with first-degree manslaughter as a result of a domestic quarrel last month. 39-year-old Paul Ferryman is accused of breaking his back this afternoon. 52-year-old William Hills after Hills reportedly attempted to break up the conflict. The weather outlook clear and cooler tonight and tomorrow night, clear and mild tomorrow and Thursday. Downtown it's 74 degrees. And that's WONE FM Dayton Area News and Brief. Roland Williams reporting.
The sound of 33 powerful race cars starting up at Indianapolis, one of the great thrills in racing. Hi, this is Sid Collins, and right now, I'd like you to hear the sound of an Indy 500 car you can own and race. I wish you could see it. It's a copy of number 22, the car Wally Dallenbach drove last year at Indianapolis. And it's headed back, sponsored again by bottlers of Sprite. There's a lot of racing action packed into this rugged 12-inch fuel-powered model. It goes up to 35 miles an hour in a circle or on a straightaway. I shut it off, so you're sure to hear the best part. This model racer is a $14 value, but you can get it free with 180 branded cap liners from bottles of Sprite. Fuel, batteries, starter accessories not included. Offer expires August 14, 1971. Get details at participating stores now. Think of the model racing fun you can have.
WONE FM. Young man, single and free. Experience in love preferred, but we'll accept a young trainee. Oh, we're gonna put it in the WONE, gonna put it in the WONE. My man and I, gonna put it.
Now, WONE FM presents the perfect combination. Dave Michaels, more music, and you.
9:05 in the Gem City. Dave Michaels with the rapid request line open at 457-4061. The Guess Who and Broken.
Take the spell away. Turn me back. Bring your soul to me.
Not quite like Broken. Feel like I've been shot out of a cannon. Flip side of Albert Flasher with the Guess Who and Broken. Number 23 on the top 10 plus 40 tune index from WONE FM. Tuesday night in the Gem City. Dave Michaels. Good evening.
Now, the Shirley Temple Players present Bernie Bear in The Owl and the Pookie Cat.
Howdy doody, fun person. I'm Bernie Bear.
Well, welcome to the Pookie Pookie. I understand you're going to include the Pookie Pookie in your column of interesting night spots.
You bet your plastic artichoke, Daddy. Got to tell the folks where to congregate.
Well, now look, as you can see, the Pookie Pookie has many secluded booths and a large dance floor and serves special Polynesian beverages.
Don't look now, Zippy, but somebody forgot to turn off the floor.
Oh, we've got special flashing lights under the dance floor. That's what that is. And our band, the Third Crick, performs nightly except on Tuesdays.
I really dig the place, and the chicks in the sarongs, too.
Now, over here is the Pookie Pookie's most unusual attraction, a swimming pool. Now, we have lockers and showers and special rates for swimmers.
Groovy!
Sir, wait, no, sir. Disposable suits are also available. Sir, please, there's no bear swimming allowed. Sir, well, for a different kind of evening, why don't you try the Pookie Pookie at 5605 Old Troy Road? No cover charge.
I'm going to have to go out more often. After dark, of course.
I say, could I have your attention?
Hey, Dad, why the surprise visit to the Ripcord Boutique? I thought your thing was LeBaron's.
It is. I'm just trying to bridge a generation gap. I thought I'd pop round and remind all of you about Father's Day. The Ripcord Boutique may be your, bag, but LeBaron's has your father's kind of thing, you know. LeBaron's has shirts, ties, elegant cufflinks, men's cologne, plus many other items. Please any father this Father's Day.
Hey, Fa, don't forget the Ripcord Boutique has groovy things for dads, too.
Son, I don't think Dayton fathers are ready for you. Remember your father this Father's Day with a gift from LeBaron's, located in the Skyway Shopping Center in Fairborn.
Hey, and remember the Ripcord Boutique is located behind LeBaron's for Sun's Day.
Sun's Day?
Didn't we tell you about Sun's Day? Well, you see, Fa, about 16 years ago, Sun's Day was originated.
WONE-FM.
Music sweet.
Playing through.
I've got a never-ending...
Club 913 with Dave Michaels and all hit music at the home of the Music Sweep and Record Recall, Monday through Sunday. Joe Cocker.
Well, the bombs feel like it's WONE-FM, where the hits keep happening.
Headline request for Brookville, Indiana, from Much More Music. WONE-FM, The Beatles, Twist and Shout.
Well, shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. WONE-FM.
Dave Michaels, Tuesday night with the Rapid Request line open. Also voting for your favorite record between now and 10. 457-4061. Happening only from WONE-FM, where we give you much more music.
WONE-FM, much more music.
Dave Michaels, young wayward disc jockey from Dallas, Texas, on the hit line for Xenia. Rapid request line is open, 457-4061, and a WONE-FM business salute to the employees of Quick Sunoco, Charleston, Pike, and Springfield. Great to have you aboard the Big 10-4, 925. From WONE-FM, Carol King.
Stayed in bed all morning just to pass that's changing, or maybe we'll
Dave Michaels on the Rapid Request line for Huber Heights with Carol King, and It's Too Late. Moved up to number 2 on the top 10 plus 40 tune index this week at WONE-FM.
Harvey's Fashions has rented additional space to bring you the greatest saving in their history at 27 South Jefferson, corner of 4th and Jefferson. A warehouse clearance sale ends Sunday, June 6th. Hours have been extended Monday and Thursday till 8 p.m., all of the days till 6. And now, Sunday, June 6th, 12 to 5 p.m. Sports shirts originally up to $25, now selling for $3, $5, $7, and $10. Knit shirts originally up to $40, now selling at $10 to $15. Jackets, $15 values, now $5. Leather jackets, values to $100, now $25 and up. Dress shirts, $10 values, 3 for $10. Flare and bell-bottom pants, values to $25, now $3, $5, $7, and $10. Straight bottom pants, values to $30, now at Harvey's, $5, $7, and $10. Leather bells, originally $55, now $30. Suit, single double-breasted, values to $150, now $29.95 and $50. Vest suits, knits, values to $75, now $35. Harvey's, fantastic sale, 27 South Jefferson, corner of 4th and Jefferson.
WONE-FM.
Unfortunately, our chief meteorologist has socked it to us again. Clear and cooler tonight and tomorrow night. Lows in the mid-50s. Continued clear and mild tomorrow and Thursday. Highs in the upper 70s. 10% chance of rain tonight and tomorrow. 20% chance tonight and this morning. Temperature 75 degrees currently.
This is Bill Struck. I'll be playing much more music at 3 tomorrow on the Big 10-4. WONE-FM, Dayton, Ohio. Home of the
Music Sweep.
Playing through.
It's 9:30 in the Gem City with Dave Michaels. Mick Jagger, Rolling Stones, Brown Sugar, former number 1 from WONE-FM at 9:34 with Dave Michaels, and all hit music from us to you between now and 1 o'clock, and a big hello to Jefferson Township High School this evening. Rapid request lines open, 457-4061. Music that speaks for itself. Paul McCartney, the entire family from Ram and Smile Away. From WONE-FM, 938, 457-4061. Voting for your favorite record between now and 10 p.m.
WONE-FM, dial 10-4.
My father sits at night.
WONE-FM.
home of much more music, WONE FM and Bill Struck, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. You know, you can give help to the younger teens of Dayton. Constructive work all through the summer months. Dave Michaels urging you to support Project Youth 70 by mailing your contribution to the First National Bank, Dayton, Ohio. Will be most appreciated. Isaac Hayes, Never Can Say Goodbye.